The only problem for Gerard Houllier at the moment is deciding who to leave out. Since strengthening an already impressive squad during the close season, the Liverpool manager has several options in every position. Tonight, John Arne Riise and El Hadj Diouf drop down to the subs bench. Vladimir Smitsa and Emil Heskey are promoted to the starting lineup. One thing that hardly ever changes is the Liverpool formation. A tried and trusted 4-4-2. We expect Heskey to play on the left, Smitsa up front alongside Michael Owen. Well, the Newcastle manager Bobby Robson has available his strongest squad so far this season, with internationals Craig Bellamy and Laurent Robert both returning from injury and both named on the subs bench. Goalkeeper Shay Given has recovered from a back problem that threatened to keep him out, so it's the same team that beat Zeljesnika to steer Newcastle into the European Champions League. Like Liverpool, Newcastle favour 4-4-2. The width in midfield comes from Norberto Solano on the right, and new signing, the Portuguese international Hugo Viana on the left. A perfect night for football, and usually a near-perfect fixture when these two meet. Referee Graham Paul gets us underway, and if you needed any reminding, Liverpool are all in red, Newcastle United in the stripes. Liverpool have taken 7 out of 9 points so far, scoring 6 goals and conceding just 1. They beat Aston Villa away on the first day of the season. Southampton 3-0 here in their first home game, and then that 2-2 draw at Blackburn. That's Titus Bramble, the young centre-back for Newcastle United, signed in the summer from Ipswich Town. Big test for him tonight up against the likes of Heskey, Owen and Schmitzer. Olivier Benard settling well into the left-back position for Newcastle. Young Frenchman who almost moved to West Ham in the summer. Heskey being used in that position on the left of midfield by Gerard Houllier tonight. Now here's Bayana. He'll be up against a man he ought to know very well, Abel Xavier, the Liverpool right-back, like him, a Portuguese international. And the Greek, Dabizas, with the first covering challenge, but a poor kick away by Shay Given, who has been bothered by this back injury. It was thought he might not even play tonight. This is Didi Hamann, a former Newcastle United player. He was once sent off playing here for the team he's playing against tonight. Steven Gerrard for Liverpool. Got too much on that, intended for Emil Heskey. A very bright start. It's been a bright start to the season, in fact. We've already seen some outstanding games, some outstanding goals, and what promises to be a really entertaining season in the English Barclaycard Premier League. There's Benard. Traore wins it back for Liverpool. Michael Owen. Good tackle again by Dabizas. But here's Murphy for Liverpool. Newcastle briefly led the Premiership themselves last season, around December, January time, before they ended up finishing 4th, their highest place for 5 seasons. Luar getting it back there. Good tackle by Traore on Solano. It's often been a problem position for Liverpool in recent years, left back, so Traore continues in this kind of form. He could have a long run in the team. He wins it back again. However, the linesman's flag indicates a free kick to Liverpool for offside. And the referee rather fussily insisting on coming back again to be taken from the precise spot. Won't be too pleased with that contribution, however, giving it away. Solano. That could be an interesting ball for Luar. Well, he was almost in there behind Onsho. If his first touch had been better, that could have been the opening goal of the game very easily. A lot of space there. Onsho slightly misjudged it. Now the referee lets the quick free kick go. Sami Hyypiä. Smith's layoff is good to Hamann. It's almost a good ball. It can still turn out to be that. Hamann! Well, you can imagine what pleasure it would give him to score against his former club. In fact, he did score in Liverpool's 3-0 victory here last season. It was his only goal of the whole season. So it looks as though he reserves his most accurate shooting to when the opposition is Newcastle. Bramble only just got there. He's got a very laid-back, casual approach at times, Titus Bramble. Nothing seems to ruffle him. It is a bit alarming at times the way he moves so casually onto the ball. The late challenge on Traore has earned Liverpool a free kick. £4.5 million was the fee that Newcastle paid to Ipswich for Titus Bramble. Ipswich certainly didn't want to let him go, but they've got big financial problems after being relegated from the Premier League last season. Murphy's free kick. And back into Heskey. Chance for Liverpool. Well, Heskey couldn't get the ball to come down quickly enough. Still waiting, like Owen, for his first goal of the season. Heskey scored 14 goals last season. Played all 5 games for England in the World Cup finals and got a goal as well in the defeat of Denmark. There's Loire. Hamann's challenge is a good one. Liverpool moving the ball swiftly and accurately. Owen. Still Owen. Brilliant! Off the line. Michael Owen again denied what would have been his first goal of the season, this time by Aaron Hughes. Really decisive play by the England striker. Took 3 defenders out of the game, and that was on its way in. Xavier beaten to the header. Loire. To Dyer. Again, Traore read the danger. What's a good ball over the top as well from Michael Owen. Owen, is this to be his first? No! Given denies him. Well, what fabulous play by Djimi Traore, the left back, who made an interception just outside his own penalty box here, and then delivered a, 50-yard ball straight into the path of Owen. The defender's confused, but the goalkeeper wasn't. Well, I can't see this remaining goalless for much longer. We've got some very exciting attacking options now, Newcastle. As we mentioned when we brought you the team news, Laurent Robert, the Frenchman, is also back after injury problems. He's yet to figure this season. Lovely ball there from Murphy to Schmitzer. Now Gerrard for Liverpool. Steven Gerrard. Oh, it could have easily ended up going in off Titus Bramble. It's a corner. Even wrong-footed by the deflection, and happy to see that one go the wrong side from Liverpool's point of view of the post. Actually, he got a hand to it. I think it was going wide, but he wasn't to know that. Smitzer's corner. Good header away by Olivier Benard. Not quite what Smitzer intended, but I was about to say Liverpool keep possession, and they do, thanks to Gerrard's tackle. Here he is again. Xavier. Beaten in the challenge by Viana. Solano for Newcastle, trying to break quickly here. Hugo Viana. Solano. A disappointing end. It looked a promising counter-attack. Cost £8.5 million Viana when Bobby Robson bought him from Sporting Lisbon in Portugal. He's the European Young Footballer of the Year. Now Xavier. Owen gives it away. Smitzer. And here's Owen. Very deliberate. But again, it was Shea Given who had all the angles well covered. One of the best goalkeepers around, Shea Given. Indeed, he was voted by his fellow professionals as #1 in the Premier League last season, as Dyer has an opportunity at the other end for Newcastle. And here he is again, Kieran Dyer. Solano. Heskey now for Liverpool. Crowd are enjoying the ebb and flow of this game. Xavier happy to let it go. It's a Liverpool throw. Hamann. Given away this time by Murphy. Shearer using his strength, considerable strength, to shake off the Liverpool defender and set up Dyer. He might have done better there, Kieran Dyer. Heskey dispossessed by Viana. Good ball too for Lualua. Poor touch allowed Hamann to win it back. And Gerrard's lost out. Dyer, Viana. Good ball. Hughes. Must be doing well. The game is being played at such a high pace, there's simply no room out there. If your first touch isn't instantly good, then the ball's lost and the opposition have it back. Coming up to half an hour at Anfield, still 0-0. Shearer wins another header. Lualua. Oh, he's still got the ball. He's incredible, this fella. And he did well to force it through as well. Solano's cross, not so impressive. Lualua there again. And it's broken to Viana here. Still Viana. Lualua again. Incredible scenes in the Liverpool penalty area. Well, you won't be surprised to hear that this guy's early sporting career was as a gymnast, and he showed gymnastic qualities here to somehow wriggle his way through in the early part of that move, not the bit we've just seen here, but he was an amazing player. Orthodox he isn't. Bramwell gets it away, only as far as Gerrard. Hustling speed. He's a really talented player, Didi Hamann, so important to Liverpool. Murphy. Now Smitzer. Oh, a great piece of trickery there, but Bernard read his intentions. Here's Steven Gerrard, however, for Liverpool. Good ball in. Heskey far post. Tried to turn it back to Owen. Push there. Dyer on Hamann. Strong piece of play here by Emil Heskey. When he kicked it back in, he couldn't find the target, Michael Owen. The linesman spotted. Oh, well, I was going to say a bit of shirt tugging by Bernard, but it's actually the other way. Murphy, the culprit. See if he was right. Well, he had hold of him, but Bernard was Almost had him in a bear hug. Robson now in his 4th season in charge of Newcastle. And will be anxious here as Danny Murphy finds space. Gerrard. Wasn't a bad effort. Scored 4 goals last season. You'd expect him to get more, really. He's got a very powerful shot. Murphy had double that figure. Good tackle. What a good player Sammy Hoopler is. Then he goes and gives it away. Wayana. Bernard. On show at full stretch. And tackles flying in the middle of the field. Here's Gerrard. Finding Owen. Oh, brilliant play by Owen. Well, he got round Bramble with ridiculous ease, but he couldn't get round Gibbon. Confident play by Owen. But still denied that goal. Snitzer. First time ball by Gerrard. Heskey. Now Traore. He's got a good right foot, and Owen proves he's just as good with his head as with either of his feet. Really decisive Liverpool move, that. Very dangerous when a essentially left-footed player can pull it back onto his right and still deliver an accurate cross. Shot count mounting in Liverpool's favour, but it's still goalless here. 10 minutes of the half remaining. Traore. Oh, and a mistake has given Gerrard an opportunity, and now given Owen one as well. Michael Owen! Oh my word, the easiest chance he's had yet, and he couldn't take it. Would you believe it? 3 times in this game he's tied the Newcastle defence into a tangle. Now, when it broke perfectly for him, and even here he'd done so well, and he must have been thinking, here it comes, and then awful by his standards. I can't believe it either. Lovely ball to pick out Wayana. He should have done better, but at least he's got the throw. Lualua. Where's he going to go from here? He looks hemmed in, but don't you believe it with this fella. I told you he'd find a way out. Amazing. Still got the ball. That's incredible. I can't think of too many players who could have possibly extricated themselves from that situation. Here's Owen. Oh, good defending. He's got back a long way then. Well, there's no goals, but it's a very entertaining game. Now Bernard on a great run. And then he messes it all up with a ball like that. Penny for your thoughts, Mr. Shearer. Nothing in it in terms of possession. Liverpool clearly have created the better chances to score, but not necessarily all of them. Foul there by Shearer. I cannot believe it. And sees the funny side of it. And so does referee Graham Paul. They're all doing a bit of disco dancing. Gerrard hasn't had to make a challenge, or at least has chosen not to, since that injury. As Bernard takes Newcastle on the attack. There's a hard tackle to try and win it back. He lost control of the ball. He really caught Snitzer in his attempt to regain control. absolutely fair to him. I think he was making a genuine attempt to try and win the ball there. He did catch Smitzer, but I don't think there was any evil intent in the challenge. However, referee Paul obviously saw it differently and has yellow carded Olivier Bernard, the first caution of the game. A harsh one in my view. Gerrard played the ball comfortably enough then, but as I said, it's a challenge. The tackle will really tell us how fit he is. He's steaming forward again here. Michael Owen, good tackle by Bramble. Luar pursuing it. Well played, Traore. He's been as good as anyone out there in this first half. Hamann. Gerrard. Good ball for Smitzer. 2 minutes of stoppage time being added here. Didi Hamann. Excellent play by Hamann. But in the end, the ball spins out to Dyer. Really committed game it's been. There hasn't been a bad tackle in my view. It's been quick, accurate, full-blooded, and the only surprise is that we haven't had a goal. Liverpool's throw. Murphy. Well, smashed his intended cross straight against Shearer. Interesting ball for Heskey. Heskey! Well, Liverpool might have scored in the final seconds of the half, but Shea Given has been equal to anything that Liverpool have produced so far. Solano. This could be the final attack of the half. Hughes has made a mess of his cross. Dyer. Good ball. Luar. Well, he got his shot away. That was all that he had his mind on. When this little fella's in possession here, you know there's going to be danger. Moncho made the tackle, and that does prove to be the final attack of the half. Michael Owen certainly had the most opportunities to break the deadlock, and the best, the one he skied over the bar. Steven Gerrard, well, I wonder if he will re-emerge for the second half. Liverpool ahead on points, but only just. Newcastle have defended well and played well at half-time at Anfield. Liverpool 0, Newcastle United 0. Liverpool defending an unbeaten record in this new season and defending an unbeaten record here at Anfield, which stretches back to December of last season. Newcastle United beat West Ham 4-0 in their opening game of the season at St James's Park. Then lost 1-0 against Manchester City. Well, there on Michael Owen straight away. Liverpool now attacking the favoured Cop end. And keeping John Arne Riise warmed up just in case Steven Gerrard has to come off. Riise rather unlucky not to be in the starting lineup tonight, but it's a long season. I'm sure he understands the need for players to be rested occasionally. Smitzer and Heskey both promoted to the starting lineup tonight. Murphy with the free kick, and it's a good one. And the header by Sami Hyypiä. Most of his goals last season came from set pieces like this. An immense figure for Liverpool. The big Finnish international has been one of the best signings I think Liverpool have made for many, many years. They built their defence around him. Descent in the camp. Murphy's cross. Oh, well, that's what happens, you see. You lose a bit of concentration, and Davizas stabbing the ball very close to being into his own neck. And that little flare-up between Dyer and Speed just seems to have unsettled Newcastle momentarily. referees now calm down. Liverpool have a corner. Wasn't the best by Murphy. Onsha. Good ball. Schmitzer. Lualua did well. Viana chopped down by Hamann. The referee thought about reaching for a card and carries through his thought. Didi Hamann, who I mentioned in the first half, was sent off here once playing for Newcastle against Liverpool. And Steven Gerrard for Liverpool. Really intended. With an extra touch, and it was a good one. Gerrard took that brilliantly. No sign of his injury there, but just couldn't put it between the two defenders. And given with a poor ball has given it away. Didi Hamann for Liverpool. He's done it again. Isn't that unbelievable? One goal in the whole of last season. It was against Newcastle. His first goal this season. Same opposition again. And his former club curse Didi Hamann for the second time in a few months. But really, the man to blame here, from Newcastle's point of view, is their goalkeeper Shea Given. A hasty and ill-judged clearance enabled Liverpool to win the ball back. He doesn't make many mistakes, Given, but he made one then. Didi Hamann gives Liverpool the lead, a goal that's been on the cards, really. 9 minutes into the second half. They lead 1-0. Big test now of Newcastle United. And Shearer gives it away. Gary Speed. Looking for Solano down the right. It's a good ball too. Kieran Dyer ran into the considerable frame of Sami Hyypiä. Gerrard, splendid play. He's certainly recovered, hasn't he? Heskey. That's a good ball for Michael Owen. He's got Schmitzer in support. Michael Owen looked for the ball to the far post. And miss again. Wonderful play by Gerrard in midfield. And that was a great ball from Heskey. I think Owen was going for goal there rather than looking for Schmitzer. Maybe he knows the truth of that, but it's missed, whatever. Schmitzer finds Owen. Oh, that's good play by Michael Owen. And then by Dyer. And the referee's angered the home fans. But to be fair, I think that was a good challenge by Dyer. Now he gets around Hamann. And it's a good little ball inside to Solano. But Liverpool win it back. Hamann's been excellent this season already for Liverpool. That's a fine ball for Owen. Heskey to his left. Schmitzer in support. Michael Owen tries the shot again. And look at Gerrard. He was completely unmarked on the right edge of the penalty area. Magnificent play here by Hamann. And I think here, for once, Michael Owen should have thought about knocking the ball on rather than the shot. There's Viana. It was clumsy. And he's lost possession again. Schmitzer. Traore. Liverpool pouring men forward from defence and midfield. Heskey. Dangerous ball in. Down the touchline now, the Newcastle manager Bobby Robson is certainly sizing up his options at this moment because he's got 3 of his 5 available substitutes warming up. Bellamy we saw a moment ago, Robert also keeping ready for action, and Jermaine Jenas. Liverpool at the moment seem to be quite happy with the man they've got out there. And it looks as though he is going to really gamble here by sending all three on. You don't see that very often in the Premier League. A triple substitution at the 62-minute mark. Solano, one of those coming off. Jermaine Jenas will take his place, the 19-year-old, signed from Nottingham Forest last season, who started the first couple of league games and then lost his place. Loire will be replaced by Craig Bellamy, who missed a lot of games toward the end of last season and now makes his first appearance of this season. And let's see what the third change is going to be. On, we know, is the Frenchman Laurent Robert, and off, as we suspected, Hugo Bayona. So pretty much like-for-like changes there. And a bold move by Bobby Robson. As Dyer immediately gets Jenas moving forward, and now Bellamy also involved in the action straight away. And so was Robert. Gary Speed. Bernard pinches ball in, away. And Sammy Houpier, Liverpool could break here with Steven Gerrard. Good play again. Not quite the ball that he wanted. Bramble did well. It's a very good game, this. Dyer. Well, that's poor. Straight to Hamann. Spitzer. And now Murphy. Murphy gets it back again. And again. Good ball from Gerrard. Xavier. Liverpool stretching, but Owen still takes the ball in his stride and then gives it away to Bernard. Here's Bellamy. Oh, that's a good ball. Jonas not quite expecting it. Gary Speed. Oh, Robert lines up the shot. Oh, against the post. Oh, unbelievable. Of all the people you would have expected to knock that rebound in, Alan Shearer would have been high on your list. Sammy Houpier gets it away from danger, and Liverpool have a very close shave indeed. And the introduction of the three substitutes has made an immediate difference for Newcastle here, and one of them might well have scored then. Jenas. Here goes Bellamy again. Really livened up Newcastle, those changes. Oh, that was a poor effort by the Welsh international. But Laurent Robert, the thickness of a post away from bringing Newcastle level here. Good strike by the Frenchman, tipped onto the post, in fact, by Dudek. I didn't realise that at first. And just as Bobby Robson must have been expecting Shearer to turn the loose ball in, he missed. So two of England's greatest ever strikers, Owen and Shearer, off the mark tonight. Xavier touched on to Owen. Oh, well, even if he'd have got that in, it wouldn't have counted. The linesman flagged for offside. And he very nearly got his features rearranged by Shay Given as well in the process. Jenas. And Liverpool have it back with Steven Gerrard, who's made a remarkable recovery. I must admit, I thought we wouldn't be seeing him in the second half, but he's played very well. Danny Murphy. Heskey. And now Diouf. And still Diouf. In the end, Bramble got it away. Gerrard gets it back. Good ball back to El Hadj Diouf, who was nudged over. That was complaining, but I don't think he had a case. Well, this will be a threat. Liverpool set pieces are normally of the highest order. 17 fouls committed by Newcastle in their attempts to quell the red tide. The second Liverpool goal would surely clinch the points for them. Murphy's free kick looks good, and that should have been a second Liverpool goal for Emil Heskey. But he won't get a much better chance than that tonight. Look how close he was here. Inside the 6-yard box, and still couldn't keep the header on target. That's a poor miss. Brilliant free kick. Now Murphy. This is El Hadj Diouf. Loves taking players on in this situation. The layoff to Gerrard, who's done brilliantly there, Steven Gerrard, and wins the corner. The whole thing set up by Diouf. Great bit of play there by Gerrard. Another big threat to the Newcastle goal. Well, the whistle's gone, and the referee, I think, has pointed to the penalty spot. Sami Hyypiä adjudged to have been impeded here by Dabizas. Well, depending on which way you look at it, it could be a harsh decision or a correct one. He was making a genuine attempt to climb for the ball, but he certainly climbed all over the Liverpool skipper. Shearer leads the Newcastle complaints, and from the penalty spot, Michael Owen, who's already missed one penalty against Aston Villa this season, can make it 2-0 to Liverpool and claim his first goal of the season. And he has! What a relief for Michael Owen! At last he's off the mark. A genuine smile of delight. Newcastle still furious about the award, but in front of the Kop and his beloved supporters, Michael Owen scores his first goal of the new season. Liverpool get their second of the night, and surely the 3 points are on their way to Anfield now, and he can have a happy birthday tomorrow, the manager. Well, I think Newcastle will be aggrieved at many of the decisions that have gone against them tonight, particularly that one. Danny Murphy now for Liverpool. Remember, on the last 2 visits to Anfield, Newcastle have been beaten 3-0. Is Lightning going to strike for a 3rd time? Talking of Lightning, there ain't many quicker than Michael Owen. All those chances, and finally he had to rely on a penalty kick to get off the mark. But having already missed one, as I said, it takes a bit of courage to step up again when things are going wrong for you in front of goal. Well, there have been some remarkable comebacks in this fixture. There's 2 4-3s. Both matches seem to be going one way and swung the other. As Murphy is sent to the floor by Gary Speed. And Bernard has an injury problem. This is how he got it. Xavier in the tangle. It's a definite push by Speed. Gary Speed has been shown the yellow card for that. Into the final quarter of an hour at Anfield. Newcastle's frustration occasionally boiling over now. But they've played well. They may not get anything out of it, but they have played well, Bobby Robson's team. Liverpool have had to be pretty close to their best to overcome them, if that indeed is the case. Murphy's free kick. Well, another chance falls the way of Owen. He once got a hat-trick in this fixture. He could have had another tonight. Free header. Oh, that's a good ball for Gerrard. Putting on Bernard around the outside and still getting his cross in. And for the second time, it was almost like an action replay inside the 6-yard box. Heskey has missed a golden opportunity. Superb play by Gerrard. How did he drag that cross back in? Heskey should have scored. 20 goal attempts. It's a staggering statistic, that. We can often have 2 Premiership matches where a team can't add up to 20 goal attempts. We've talked tonight about this being a high-scoring fixture traditionally, and it could have been again tonight so easily. Could be another goal on the way for Owen. Now for Diouf. Amazing. The cop screaming for another penalty. But I did say right at the start of this programme that when these two teams meet, it's never dull. I don't think anyone will have been bored by this encounter. It's been a tremendously entertaining game of football. And even if you're a Newcastle fan, you've got to admit that. Well, either Owen or Diouf could have been on the mark here. Took it beautifully, Michael Owen. Given absolutely brilliant goalkeeping. Liverpool now well in control of the scoreline and possession of the football. Gerrard's been caught again. Free kick's gone against them. Ironic cheers from the away fans. Robert for Newcastle. That's a good run. Here's Bellamy. Pulled it back unselfishly, and Newcastle have got a goal back. Gary Speed. That's interesting. Now, Liverpool seem to be cruising, but not anymore. Great play by Robert. Intelligent pullback by Bellamy, and Gary Speed did the rest. His first goal of the season, and 10 minutes remaining. What an interesting finale we've got now. I was saying earlier that in those 2 epic 4-3s, there were comebacks on both occasions. I was here about 3-4 years ago, and Liverpool seemed to be cruising. Newcastle got a couple of late goals back. Liverpool went on to win it. Alan Owen. Cabbies just can't believe it. Well, who put any money on what's going to happen now in the next 9 minutes? First thing Newcastle have got to worry about is this free kick. Very dangerous position. He seems to be saying, don't take it until I'm ready, and I'll blow the whistle. Sometimes referees will allow players to take a quick free kick, but not this one. Didi Hamann straight into the wall. Heskey. That's a corner. Well, Liverpool were in front against Blackburn Rovers a week ago and ended up drawing that game when Grabby scored the equaliser. He must be fearing the same thing happening here. But the best way to overcome that problem is to keep going forward. It's their 10th corner. There's a good one too from Gerrard, right into that danger near post area. And Gerrard again. And it almost broke the Duke. Defending there by the Frenchman Traoré. Here's Xavier. It's a foul. Bernard on Diouf. Olivier Bernard has been yellow carded, remember. He was the first player cautioned in this game. You've got to be careful. Well, Liverpool are going to make another change now, and Steven Gerrard will go off, I'm sure, to a standing ovation. He's had a magnificent game, particularly when you consider that injury he got just before half-time, which seemed to be ending his participation in this game, but he came back out and he had a wonderful second half. Bruno Cheroux on in his place, came on as a late substitute against Southampton in the first home game of the season at Anfield, and was fouled in an incident that led to Liverpool getting a penalty. The young Frenchman on in midfield. His header well wide. Well, if you were the pessimistic kind of Liverpool fan now, you might be thinking, are we going to pay the price for all those missed chances now? Liverpool could have easily had 5 or 6 goals tonight, no exaggeration. Owen alone could have had that many. But they've only got 2, and now Newcastle have got 1 back. There's Dyer, and that's a good ball too. Liverpool getting very concerned when it was pulled back, but this time Gary Speed's effort was well off target. Good ball to find him though, by Bellamy. Jenas for them. Bernard. It's a good ball. Bellamy, plenty in the middle, off Xavier for a corner. Those Newcastle finds behind that goal, urging their team on, really believing they can get something yet. And why not? Brambles come forward, the big centre-half. Robert's kick, and it's aimed in his direction, and it's in! They've equalised! Alan Shearer has made it 2-2, astonishing! Well, when these two meet at Anfield next season, don't make any appointments to do anything else. This is an unmissable fixture, and it's lived up to its fantastic reputation once again. Shearer's header firm and strong between all the defenders, and just as happened to Liverpool at Blackburn Rovers last week, it's happened again. A late equalising goal, and Bobby Robson it is who celebrates. Well, I did say the quality is a lasting element in this game, and Michael Owen and Alan Shearer, for all the chances missed between them tonight, particularly Owen, of course, have both ended up on the score sheet. Well, you wish it was a cup tie, and then we'd have extra time. It's been such a good game of football. And Liverpool will be cursing all those misses. Owen, 2 or 3. Heskey, 2 headers from close in. If they'd have gone in, even Newcastle surely wouldn't have been able to get back into this game. But they didn't, and Newcastle had. And in the final seconds, well, anything can happen still. And Liverpool will feel as though they've been beaten if it ends up at 2-2. 2-0 up, in control of the game. But what a magnificent comeback by Newcastle United. They will take so much confidence from this. And they could even go on and win it yet. Here they go. Bellamy. Robert's cross is a good one. Liverpool panicking, and Dudek just kept out Shearer's close-range effort in stoppage time. Incredible. Those two classics, which ended up 4-3 to Liverpool, both had last-minute winning goals. This attack will surely be the final one of the game from Liverpool's point of view anyway. Emil Heskey. Big disappointment at that stage. Newcastle have a throw. It was like letting the air out of a balloon at that moment. I think everyone around the ground knows now that the score we have at the moment is going to be the final score. I think. Maybe there's one final twist in the tail. But if there's to be one, they better get on with it. Stoppage time has now been completed. It's all over. A fabulous, fabulous game of football. Got wonderful five-star entertainment at Anfield. It's finished. Liverpool 2, Newcastle United 2.